Well, if you plan on flying, airlines are expected to be very busy during the holidays, with more people booking flights this year than last year. Local travel agents are advising you to be flexible and book early. News on 6's Mallory Thomas has more about what you can do to try to protect yourself if your flight does get canceled.
The best advice that travel agents have is to just be prepared with a backup plan in case the worst thing happens and your flight ends up getting canceled, so you're not stranded. Debbie Herring and Sharon Duffer are avoiding the busy airports during Thanksgiving week and instead traveling this week to see family, and they're taking precautions just in case.
Well, we have extra clothes for a hotel and a credit card, and so if we have to stay if flights get canceled, then we'll just find a place, and so we're flying to Salt Lake and then on to Portland.
Debbie says they're prepared to be patient.
Even if it's a simple round trip. I used to say to people, gosh, if you're just going to go to Florida to visit Aunt Marge, you probably don't need to call me. But with the way the system has been turned on its head, it's a lot more complicated.
Alex Eaton owns World Travel Service in Tulsa and says airlines are not seeing thousands of flight delays or cancellations right now like a few weeks ago. But he recommends being willing to switch airlines at the last minute.
Code shares are a little dicey. So, for example, and that's what those agreements are. They're code share agreements that says, hey, if I'm booked on airline A, I've got an agreement where I can move you over to airline B, and they'll do an inter-airline transfer.
He says you might have to get a rental car to drive home if your flight gets canceled. Debbie's advice is to pack extra.
And all your toiletries and everything, in case if you get left, your medicine, if you get left and you don't make it, your bag doesn't make it to you. You want to make sure you've got everything you need for a couple of days.
Mallory Thomas, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.